everybody. So it is me, Rosalind Renee. I am back for another video. It's been a minute since I've actually posted a video, but I wanted to come back and just share some more information because I'm always getting emails and just notifications about people asking questions. And this is a good time to do that because May is Lupus Awareness Month. And for those who don't know my story, there are some other videos of me talking about my experience with being diagnosed with lupus at the age of 12, learning different things about food and nutrition when I got to college, and implementing those things into my own life so that I was able to actually heal myself. And now 6 years later, I don't take any medication. I am completely healed from lupus. And I just like to share my journey and my experience to help others that deal with lupus and other autoimmune disorders. And I really feel like this is a good time to talk about it, especially with the recent passing of Charlie Murphy, one of my favorite comedians. And you know, it was just a surprise and shock to everyone that he passed from leukemia. So you know, I just want to help so many that, again, to deal with autoimmune disorders, especially lupus, so that we can move forward and live a healthy life and we don't have to deal with these things. You know, I know for someone that has been diagnosed with it, you know, you get told all the time, well, you're gonna live with this forever, there's nothing you can do about this, just take this medicine just so you can get through day to day. And I just wasn't feeling that. I didn't want to do that, and I felt like there was more to my life than just living off medication. So like I stated earlier, I started learning more about nutrition and about plant-based eating. I became vegan 6 years ago, and again, 6 years later, I am medication-free, lupus-free, and I'm happy. I'm really, really glad I made that decision. So truly, truly thankful for my journey. And again, I just want to share with everyone. So today I just want to give some tips on how I've been able to maintain this healthy lifestyle, this vegan plant-based lifestyle. I kind of like to go more towards the plant-based. I don't really like to say that I'm vegan because vegan kind of gets a bad connotation, and then when you think of vegan, you think of like this crazy free the animals, tree hugging person. And you know, even though I love animals and I love to be outside in nature, but yeah, it's more health reasons for me versus, you know, all the political stuff, which is, you know, I kind of catch myself from time to time being more political than, you know, health conscious, but I'm more, again, on the health conscious end than I am on the political end of all the things. So yeah, so I just want to, again, give some tips on how I've been able to maintain. Number one, I prep every week. So I do meal planning, and I plan out my meals that I'm going to be eating for that week. Usually I do, like around this time of the year, I like to do salads or fruit just because it's so hot outside. Like there's no point of eating anything cooked. If I do eat something cooked, it's really, really light. Or it's like in the daytime when the sun is getting ready to go down. And yeah, just trying to be conscious of what I'm eating, and it just keeps me aware and on track of what I'm doing and how much I'm taking in, because I do like to eat regardless of what anybody thinks. I love, love, love to eat. Even before I became vegan, I ate a lot of food. And I am, if you know me personally, you know I'm a small individual. I'm 5'3", and you know, I'm a small frame. I've always been a small frame, and I still love to eat. So even now, I love food. So it keeps me on track of how much I'm taking in and what I'm taking in, so that I won't overdo it, because again, I love food. So that's the first one. I like to meal plan and prep for my weeks so I'll know what I'm taking in. Number two, I love to kind of mix it up. And that, with the meal plan, that helps me to kind of know what I've had the last week, so I won't kind of repeat, even though right now I'm kind of repeating the same thing. I'm doing a lot of salads in this moment because, you know, it's hot outside. I really don't want to eat a whole bunch of heavy stuff, so I try to do a lot of salads. But I like to look on different channels, YouTube channels, different blogs, Caribbean blogs, different blogs from like people from overseas, different just vegan sites in general, plant-based sites in general, and get different ideas of what I want to eat by using different spices that I would have never even thought about. Being on this journey has really taught me to kind of outsource and go to different places, different ethnic markets, outside of shopping at different places outside of like Kroger or Whole Foods. I go to the little small shops, the little Asian shops, the little Ethiopian shops. I go to those places and I get my spices and my herbs and, different things that I need for my food to kind of give it more of a flavor so it won't be so bland and dull. Because, a lot of people feel like that being a vegan or being plant-based, you don't get a lot of options and that everything's just so bland and dull and you're eating the same thing over again. It's not true. You're going to get a lot of variety. You just have to kind of really go out and explore and find out what it is that you like, find out what works for you. And then once you get that, you're good. And it's kind of effortless. Now for me, I use so many different types of spices. I kind of know what goes together. And I like to experiment. I like to really mix things up and to see what actually works. Different things that you wouldn't have never thought to put together, I like to put in my foods when I'm cooking or when I'm prepping, and it comes together great. And I get asked all the time if I'm going to release a cookbook, but honestly, I'm bad with like writing down my recipes because I really just mix stuff together and I really don't know what I did to make it taste good. So I'm going to do better with that because I know I get a lot of questions and a lot of people asking me about the cookbook. So I will be doing that. And I do have a little surprise in my actual book. I will be releasing my book again. And in the new chapter, there is a section where I have some recipes, some of my favorite dishes that I like to make. And I think you all will enjoy that. So that's number 2, just mixing it up a little bit. And the last one is kind of just remembering where I was. Again, I dealt with lupus since the age of 12. And even before I was diagnosed with lupus, I had some type of illness. I was always kind of sick early on. And just remembering all those times going to the hospital, remember all those medications, remembering shots, remembering, having blood drawn, remembering all that stuff, that's what keeps me healthy. That's what's keeping me just on this path of just eating healthy, of being right. And you kind of don't want to go back after you learn so much, because I know so much now just studying and reading and talking to other people. I know so much. It's like I don't want to go back. There's no point because I feel like, one, it wouldn't be the same. Well, I know it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't taste the same. The experience with those foods wouldn't be the same. 2, it wouldn't taste nothing like I remember it. And then 3, it's like my body wouldn't be able to take any of that anymore. I've been off of it for so long. I couldn't imagine how my body would feel. And just eating a cleaner, purer diet, like my body feels so great, feels so amazing. I have so much energy and I just feel better. Like in general, I feel better. And so again, I just don't want to go back to what I used to feel like. I don't want to experience that anymore. And I like how I feel now. And I know it's going to continue to get better and better and better and better and better as the days and the years and the months go on. So those are just a couple of tips on how I've been able to maintain. And again, with the meal prepping and planning, making sure that I have everything out for the week that I'm going to eat. Helping others, that has helped me as well. Giving others tips and just showing them how I've been able to do it. That has helped me. And just seeing the results of others, that has really been a benefit. And I'm super duper proud of myself and super duper proud of the others that have taken the journey. Even though no one around me is fully vegan, but they are doing excellent. And I just want to again continue to help as many people as I can, especially those in the lupus community, those in the autoimmune disorder community. I want to help as much as possible to just share my story, share my journey, and get the word out there that you can live off of medication. You can live without medication, and you can live disease-free. You can be healthy. You know, it's just a matter of sacrifice, dedication, and just being persistent with everything that you do. So I will be posting more videos, especially this month again, with May being Lupus Awareness Month. I'll be posting more videos. So be on the lookout. Also be on the lookout for my book, as I will be re-releasing the book with the new chapter of some ingredients and some recipes that I love to use, and a couple of people that I follow that have really influenced my journey, my plant-based journey, and just following them as well. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I will see you over in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.